It's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, in the name of God. Oh, I know it feels like a true God.
Only the fucking best here. Only the best.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, we're here. Todd Rock Life. We're with Scumbag. What's going on, Scumbags?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
Not bad, dude. If you guys don't mind, for those who actually have video, could you introduce yourselves?
Sure. Yeah. Sir, you?
Yeah, sure. My name's Joe. I play bass for Scumbag.
Yeah, I'm Dylan, guitarist, backup vocals.
I'm Chase, main vocals.
Nice, nice.
Drummer's not with us today.
Drummer couldn't be with us today.
Sadly.
Fucking drummers, man.
He said that.
If you guys told me one of you guys couldn't make it, I would have been like, the drummer. First guess. Yeah, dude, you know, he's a nasty fucking drummer.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to not play with triggers, but he switched recently, somewhat recently at least.
Yeah.
And it's completely revamped our sound. Like, some people say, oh, triggers is cheating, they don't like it, whatever.
No.
It sounds fucking mean.
You have to,
Alright,
you have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're always going to get that from, like, the purist. Like, you know, triggers are cheating and whatnot, but it's not about that anymore because it's about sound, you know, as music evolves, like auto-tuning. Like, a lot of like pop punk people, they use auto-tuning and pitch correct, but it's not to cheat and make their voice in town. It's more used as, like, a production thing. It's more of a sound, right?
Right, yeah, that's
Like
perfect to know.
an industry standard almost at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, with the triggers, man, like, I think it sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Especially live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's fucking crushing.
Being able to feel them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't hate on a band for doing anything to up their production value live, you know?
Well, I'm glad you see it that way.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, it's not totally true. Some bands do a little bit too much. There is, like, when people get into backing tracks, I don't have anything against certain aspects of backtracking, but when people are doing it, like,
Kevin's a production queen.
literally,
He's a queen.
even though my band doesn't use them, but when it comes to, like, you know, you can cheat with backing tracks, right? You could fucking cheat with guitar. You could cheat with, like, harmonies and stuff. I'm not into that. But, like, if you have a piano on your album, but you don't have a piano player, well, I don't have a problem with someone using backing tracks, you know?
That's not Milli Vanilli. That's all right.
Yeah, that's not Milli Vanilli. What do you mean
I see what you're saying. And, like, a lot of times I'll go to see a show and they, like, only have one guitarist, even though there are 2 or 3 guitar parts and a bassist on the recording. So they'll have all that filled in with a backing track, and I don't necessarily view it as cheating.
It's kind of weird, though. That's kind of weird. Keep going.
Away from the live experience, definitely. When you're going that crazy with it.
I say just get another guitar player.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Logical.
piano players can be hard to
If
come
only
by.
there were like so many guitar players in the world.
Yeah, that's true. So, the single you guys just put out, what's it called again? It's Blood Drinking?
So Blood Drinker is
Blood
an
Drinker.
EP that we released a year or 2 ago. I wish I could tell you off the top of my head.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's not a single. That was an EP. That was like a one-off thing.
My bad.
Yeah, it was a year ago, actually.
It's a song on here.
It is a song.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a 3-song EP. That was Blood Drinker, Tattered Gods, and Loveworn Son.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, the whole idea with that was before we actually got Chase and Joe in the band. And that was when it was just me and Joey drums working on everything. But yeah, the whole idea with that was just to explore something different musically, create something really dark, really thematic. And it was fun for what it was. But going forward, we're moving things back in the direction of the self-titled. So it'll be really cool.
Dude, that self-titled album is fucking sick.
Yeah, yeah. It's like goblin metal.
Yeah.
Not the genre goblin metal, but just like goblin metal in its essence, you know?
Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah. Where did you guys? What's your recording process like? Where do you guys do it? Like, who records you?
We record in my garage.
Right on.
For the most part. Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. That's why I asked like that, because I know a lot of bands are doing it themselves these days.
Yeah. So the whole idea, we just got like a whole mic kit, some Samson, like PK707, set everything up in the garage. Then we'll go to my bedroom, track guitars, track vocals, track bass, and then we'll give it to somebody else to produce. For Blood Drinker, we did it in-house. Didn't love the process, so we're just going to stick with sending it to a professional.
Sure, yeah. That's a grueling process. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But it sounds good. You guys did good with that, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people criticized it for the mix upon its reception, especially Blood Drinker. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it probably failed to reach the same number of people as self-titled for that reason.
Sure.
But it was what it was, you know, it was just us, and that's it. No frills, no other people, no other input.
Yeah.
Keep pumping them out is what I say. Just fucking churn them out. Churn them out like loads.
Yeah, and the self-titled sounds great. Who did you guys send that to?
So there's this dude, you're probably not familiar, but he's like really popular in the Rings of Saturn knockoff band scene. His name is Cosmophobe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he offers mixing too. So we went to him, kind of like I was kind of already internet friends with him at the time. I was like, hey, you want to like handle my project? And I think he did a phenomenal job with it. So
yeah, he definitely did. Does he mix bands like you guys? Is he used to doing that?
I'm not really too sure what he does besides like the Rings of Saturn clone stuff. He actually like disappeared completely. Like he was in the middle of mixing a couple people's projects and just dead silence, deleted social media, can't find him anywhere. I don't know if he's back, but that was, you know, what was going on with that.
Oh no, yeah, that's different. We should. Our next episode's gonna do a missing persons thing on him.
Yeah, I have no clue what the story is. He upset some people for a bit.
Yeah, man. Jeez. Well, I hope he's okay. Anyway.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it does. It sounds awesome, and if he's not usually doing stuff in that genre or anything even close to it, I'd be surprised, because it sounds like he's done a lot of it.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park for sure.
When did you guys do that? When did you record it?
So self-titled, I think, was like recorded probably 2020. I don't remember if we released it 2021. I think it was 2021. But yeah, so we had some of those songs written for a very long time. Like Comstock was written for a very long time.
It's a good song. Good song.
Probably even earlier than Comstock, probably like 2019.
Nice.
But like when those songs were first written, they sounded very different. As in they were played very slow, a lot less technical. But as we got better, we just kept ramping it up. And then we got to a point where like, we're ready to put this on a record. And then it's even funnier now because we'll go to play it live and it's somehow still even faster.
That's awesome. Did you guys do that during COVID?
Good question. No, it was before COVID.
Like, yeah, probably. Right
Yeah,
before.
you know what, let me not have the dates wrong.
Bringing up the historical data.
I don't know, everything's a blur. My brain is honestly
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
literally like air and befores. Okay, so yeah, so Self-Titled was released 2021, but we had done all like the heavy lifting of it before COVID.
Sure. Okay. So you guys didn't really, during that time, you guys couldn't really like play out and promote it much, I'm guessing.
I mean, even we would do like stuff here and there, like in my uncle's backyard, which is its own
Legendary.
drama.
Legendary times.
You know, cops always getting called, neighbors getting pissed off and stuff like that. But we weren't a full band, you know, it was just me and my drummer, so we couldn't properly go out and deliver the same sound that you would hear on the record until we got the full piece going. So
Your uncle sounds like a good man.
Uncle Mike is the man.
That dude is the fucking legend.
Hell yeah. Shout out Uncle Mike. What do you guys got going on now? When are you playing next? I'll probably ask you again at the end too. Just to
So this Saturday, August 26th, we're going to be up in Troy playing Collar City Mushrooms, outdoor gig at a mushroom farm, playing with the fellas over in Mass, Esoteric Gore, the local homies, Death Island, and Alien Autopsy, don't remember where they're from, a couple other bands. Then weekend after that, we're doing September 1st in Brooklyn. Maybe you have more details about that one, right?
Yeah, the Stone something church.
Basically, it's a church.
It's a church, like a working, like the show's gonna end and the next morning there's gonna be like pews full of people.
I don't know about that one, but yeah, it's a legit church.
That's cool, man. You guys, you're busy. You're pretty busy.
Yeah.
What's like the crowd's been like for you guys? How's the scene going where you guys play?
So I guess like our first proper show out as a 4-piece, we had a great turnout at Weightlifting Academy over in Hawthorne here in Westchester. Tremendous turnout. It must have been like I don't know. How many would you say?
And the place was full.
It was a big gym.
It was a whole gym. With
I'm gonna gas myself and say it was probably like over 100 people.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that was the best crowd Scumbags played so far. Besides that, I mean, you know, what can you expect with local metal that's trying to do its best? So,
Sure.
Like 30 people maybe at any other gig.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever, man. Anything's good.
One of my pilots was like,
Oh, for sure.
Always a good time.
one of my pilots was wicked into like death metal and like, you know, this kind of shit. And he would go to the gym. I'd be like, show me your gym playlist. And then I'd just listen to that for the day because I was like, fuck yeah.
Nice,
Oh,
dude. One of your
So the gym thing is like, that's fucking tit. Because there's a lot of people that actually listen to that kind of music when they work out.
Oh, it was
Yeah, of
perfect.
course,
It was the
yeah.
perfect cross section of like psychotic weightlifters and psychotic metalheads.
You guys seem like relatively young dudes. How old are you guys?
I'm 22, turning 23 real soon.
No shit.
Basically the same fucking thing. Our birthdays are 2 days apart.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Wow.
have a big conglomerate birthday bender.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Are you guys all around the same age? Your drummer too?
Our drummer's the same age. Chance is a little.
No, I'm the youngest here. I'm turning 21
October 1st.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
It's locked in the calendar.
Oh Jesus.
Another spell.
So I take it you're excited about your 21st birthday. So I take it you guys are not straight edge.
Far from it, sir. Yeah, it's like for awful people.
That sounds like it'll be an amazing time. Although I'm sure you drank.
I mean,
You guys have a surprise for him?
we could get a surprise.
We can make something happen.
Well, yeah.
For the most part, I think he will be surprised even if he knows it's coming.
Yeah. Still haven't picked out which bar I want to head to. So I gotta do that. But then shortly after my birthday, my cousin got me tickets, so I'm gonna go see St. Vitus. I'm gonna be there for the first time seeing a show, which I'm excited for.
That's 21 plus club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
spot.
In New York City.
Awesome spot.
Oh, that sounds awesome, dude. You guys are fucking, not to blow up your heads, but you're supremely talented.
Very much appreciate
Yes, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
All I do.
I mean, there's a lot of talent like in our area that we all grew up, and we all grew up playing music really young. I can't think of another death metal band though, like in their early 20s that sounds like you guys, like tightness wise, and just you guys are fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, I practice my ass off. Chase practices his ass off. Joe's dedicated as fuck. My drummer and I, we started freshman year of high school, and we would just do like System of a Down covers, but we were like psychotic maniacs about it, where we would just be like 4 hours straight replaying Toxicity over and over again.
Dude, I love that album. That's a great album.
We're not gonna stop playing the song until we can play it note per note exact, not missing a beat. Perfect.
Nice.
It's just like that kind of mentality took us very, very far.
Who sang Surge's vocals?
So at the time, we were actually playing with my ex-girlfriend doing bass and vocals, and that was before we were Scumbag. We were going under Ellipsis, And we didn't really do too much with it in terms of like releasing or playing out, but we practiced our asses off.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
You ever do the self-titled system, front to back?
Not front to back, but we did a bunch. We would do Sugar a lot. That's the one that I remember. We would play the fuck out of Sugar.
Shit, there's some bangers
Sugar,
on that.
yep.
Azuka.
Azuka. Today I learned, you know, like the "It's a Me" Mario.
It's a me. Oh yeah.
That's not what he's saying. He's not saying an Italian stereotypical phrase.
This is
He's
some
not
Mandela
saying,
effect.
No, he's not saying "It's a me." And, he's saying "Itsumi," which means super in Japanese.
Oh, I was
He's
just gonna say
saying,
that sounds
"Itsumi,
Japanese.
Mario.
Oh, that's fucking a riot, dude. Right when you said that, I'm like, well, that sounds Japanese. It's to me. It's to me, Mario. All right. Hey, the voice of Mario just stepped down.
Chris Pratt.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
No, not from like the recent movie, but like the original voice actor for Mario.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw an article like yesterday that he just like stepped down or retired or something, and people are bummed out about it. I don't know why. I don't know.
He didn't have a lot of lines.
No. No, he really didn't.
His job is kind of in the bag.
Like 5-page script.
Show up for 20.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I still want to get into the whole inspiration for the Mushroom Kingdom thing. Like, there's some shit behind that.
Yeah, it's
like the
gotta be.
mycelium theory and fucking the mushroom people and the lizard men were coming and turning them into bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Whoa. You are on to something, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
they were probably tripping when they came up with that.
I mean, yeah.
Princess alone, the parents are away. There's never been like a king or a queen, I don't think.
No kidding.
I have not seen the movie. I'm just going on my experience from the games back before, I don't know,
That's all that matters.
5 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They even eat the mushrooms that are in Mario too. Aren't those like the classic like mushroom that makes you trip, like with the dots
Yeah,
on
the
it? What's it called?
Amanita, whatever.
Yeah. Doesn't that make you trip?
Yeah, I believe so.
I've always wanted to eat those ones. I always get the ones like that taste like shit and look like shit.
Well, they make Mario. It's human.
You guys ever eat mushrooms?
Allegedly, possibly.
Yeah.
It comes in candy bars. These are kids. Come on now.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, perhaps.
I mean, chocolate tastes good.
Chocolate tastes amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you've probably been past the chocolate bar. That shit, we didn't have that shit growing up. We
did. You, Ryan, and me fucking ate chocolates. We just couldn't trust them because you never knew the potency.
I don't remember doing that.
You don't remember that?
No.
Maybe you weren't with us. Yeah, he used to get chocolate bars back in like the early 2000s.
No.
Yeah.
I've only done the old sandwich or just eat them whole, like, piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't think I ever bothered chasing it with anything. What, Melissa? Our friend Melissa's here over on the futon, way off
She's a
microphone.
huge fan.
Really quite distracting.
Hi, Melissa.
I need like a scratch pad or like a whiteboard because I have so much shit.
There's a whiteboard behind me.
I know, I keep seeing your arms flailing like at the corner of my eye.
Like I have contributions and like I'm just over here on the
There's a whiteboard
I'm just looking at
behind me.
them and I'm ignoring the arm flailing. This is the only chance I have to fucking shut Melissa up.
When you still haven't succeeded.
Just don't look at the futon.
All right, boys. We lit the fucking candle.
Candle's been lit, the
Yeah, I have a
show.
little over here too.
Oh boy.
It's on.
Oh, we're connected. Oh!
Yes.
We are connected by the
We're on the same
flame.
page.
Yeah. I want to know more. Oh, dude, I'm not to like keep harping on the age thing, man, but like it is really quite impressive. I want to know more about like where you guys got your comeuppance in music.
Yeah, what was your first gear? What were you...
Oh, like for me, my dad just, any other guy's story, my dad listened to classic rock and some of the heavy stuff. And, my generation had Guitar Hero. So that was a really big put on.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, elaborate on that,
You
please.
know, like the songs get harder as you go down the set listing Guitar Hero, so the music also gets like darker and crazier. So you get to the bottom and you're like, Metallica, Slayer, oh, really cool shit, man. And then you just keep going from there. You're like, I'm gonna find Pantera on my own. I found Death on my own. And then it went from there. But for my drummer, we kind of like did this whole journey together pretty much. He wasn't into anything heavy. He was like a big Michael Jackson fan.
Not bad.
No shit.
He heard me playing Hypnotized by System of a Down one day, and he was like pretty much hooked after that. After that, I showed him like the Symbolic album by Death, and he found like Meshuggah, Future Breed Machine, and we just like co-evolved from there. So he's into like the more rhythmic types of music. I like the really melodic stuff. And yeah, it makes really good music, I think.
Dude, that's super interesting, actually.
It was insane because I'm 2 years younger than them, like in school-wise. So we went to the same high school, and when I was in my freshman year,
Yesterday.
I actually found Dylan and Joey Drums played live in the auditorium, and they played a Death cover.
Yeah.
Nice.
When I was that, I was like, holy shit. And then who knew that years down the line that I was going to meet up with them?
It's funny that you mentioned that story. So yeah, our school used to have like, they weren't talent shows, but they were like art nights.
Yeah.
And basically like all the kids who played instruments and stuff would get up and do something. And we would always do like a Death cover. Like we're going to do Lack of Comprehension in a suit and tie, or like Crystal Mountain or something. And it was always a ton of fun.
Not bad.
Christian high school. It was.
Yep.
What was the high school?
It was called Iowa Prep. Yeah.
Prep school.
Hey.
I was jamming Deftones covers when I was playing in high schools.
I finally got the Deftones here.
Back in the day.
I had a
Holy
Deftones patch on my backpack when I went to Cardinal Spellman.
Nice.
Yeah, speaking of prep schools.
Oh yeah, he went to prep school too.
Yeah, I went to a couple of them. I bounced around, let's just say that. I left public schools.
But I didn't even really know Chase in high school.
Not at all.
Yeah, he was 2 years younger than us, and I pretty much just had my friend group that I interacted with. It wasn't until college when you linked up with Joey Drums.
Yeah.
Right.
How was school? Were there like cat people for real? Were there litter boxes?
Everywhere, bro.
Nice.
And watch
good.
your step.
Yeah, I actually remember the text message that Joey Drum sent me when he first saw Chase on campus. He was like, bro, someone's wearing a molesting the decapitated shirt for a school presentation.
Yes.
I was like, dude, that guy sounds cool as hell.
Right?
After my own heart. I love it.
That's pretty rad.
Man, I remember when Molesta the Decapitated came out.
Yeah.
I just dated myself.
All three of us saw Devourment live. We were going apeshit.
I saw them probably like a week before I saw you guys at the C Note. They played with Organectomy, Extermination, Dismemberment. Fucking it was the Ingested tour, but it was a Devourment show. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, seriously, the place cleared out by the time Ingested played. No disrespect to them, but everyone was there.
You saw the same tour then?
Yeah, we saw it at Monarch,
Dude.
Brooklyn Monarch.
ED blew my mind.
Awesome shit.
And they're from Belgium, and they're just like so cool.
Man, have you guys done anything overseas?
No, our first out-of-state show was the one that you saw at C-Note.
Oh, it was. No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That went over well. You guys were great.
Yeah, well, the performance was fucking awesome for sure. It felt great to be up there, so.
You can see it on the Rumble channel.
Yeah. Brian captured all of it.
Yeah, that's awesome. We watched that video plenty of times.
I was showing a lot of people.
So,
awesome. We've never had a full set recording.
Yeah, it was sick.
yeah, that is sick, man. What would you say your guys' goals are right now as a band?
Album.
Yeah, that's the most immediate goal for sure.
All right, man.
Yeah. just with music in general, my goal is to be able to live off of music. I don't want to work a bullshit job. I don't want to work any job for that matter. I
Yeah.
want to do what I want to do, which is make music.
Yeah,
That's right.
Totally.
I
Totally.
don't know if
Man.
I'm speaking for you guys, but
No, you pretty much hit the nail right in the head.
Yeah, that would be the dream. You guys could do it. I think, especially now, like if you decide to be independent artists and not sign with anybody, I think there's no ceiling for an independent band that has a lot of drive.
Yeah, they're definitely doing it on their own, like a little bit, but touring is expensive.
Yeah, totally. That's when you gotta like set up guarantees and shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
If the club, like, if you have any idea, like, of how many you could possibly draw, and then you can start like getting guarantees from people, and at least cover your gas, make the trip pay for itself at least.
Yeah.
It is such a long way down the road because you're talking about like what we could pull and guarantees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, so like let's say we go and decide to play in Connecticut, we have no following in Connecticut yet. We've never
Right.
played there. I don't have friends in Connecticut, but if we're doing an East Coast show or an East Coast tour, we're gonna be hitting Connecticut and not pulling anybody. So it's so far down the line, but it'll happen.
Sure. Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. I'm sure it will happen for you guys. You guys are hungry and you sound awesome, so you could make it happen.
I appreciate it.
Even
at this point, we're just like musically, between like all of the musician friends I have, like Joe Diorio over here, me, Joe Tessler, Chase, we're doing something musical every night of the week, pretty much.
Yeah.
nice.
We're just grinding this band, we're grinding that band, grinding a cover show, something like that. We're just
No shit.
really, yeah.
Yeah. So what else are you guys doing?
Well, that's actually kind of how I met this whole crew. 'Cause I came back, little backstory, came back from Rhode Island. I came here for school, so closer, I guess, to you guys, the Massachusetts area. And came here for school, wasn't really trying to, like, I had a few stuff going on back there, music-wise and bands and stuff, but didn't really have anything. And then run into Dylan over here, and they were doing something, working on using a singer. I'm like, okay, cool. Start collaborating, just playing like house parties, college parties, like woo, like
Yeah,
party
it's
stuff like
classic
that.
rock couple
Yeah,
stuff.
like stuff on Guitar Hero.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
And then we started chilling. He talked about Scumbag. I actually ran sound for them the first night that they jumped chasing. And then I was like, yo, do you guys like want anyone to play bass? And they're like, yeah, let's play bass. So then we jumped in with that.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
basically it. Yeah. So we had that stuff going on in the cover band. We work on original stuff. Everyone just kind of just hangs out. Just playing music all night.
That's amazing, man.
What kind of bass are you playing on?
I was just gonna ask that.
It's Ibanez.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, what kind of equipment do you guys use?
So these days I'll use an Axe-FX Ultra that I bought used from a friend in Italy. Which was that was a stupid story, but so I used that with a Harley Benton 400-watt power amp, solid state. And for almost every show, unless I'm borrowing gear, I'll be using my Mesa 412.
Nice.
And guitar-wise, I use a bunch of different brands. My Ibanez, I have a Fan Fret 7-string. That's like my wife guitar. That like no matter what, I'll never find a guitar that's better, even though it was like a mid-range $600 guitar.
Yeah.
But there's that. I also use like Jackson here and there, Schecter a lot too. So yeah.
The Ibanez 7 did make it.
You know, for
Yeah.
Scumbag.
Yeah, the Ibanez's make great 7-string guitars.
Oh yeah, they're out of this world. The necks especially, they're so fast, so thin, it's perfect for me.
What about your drummer? What's he playing on?
He barely plays a fucking drum kit, dog. That shit is falling apart. It used to be a Tama. Now it's just a pile of like bent pieces of wood.
Like something out of Mad Max.
Love it.
It's so bad. But yeah, it was a Tama album.
Lovely.
Yeah, man, that's rad.
He uses foot blaster triggers too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
So it's
I'm
like
not-
it's not the kind that measures the bounce on the batter side of the kick drum. It
Yeah.
actually attaches to the bottom of the pedal, and it measures when the pedal strikes a certain point. So it's overall more reliable.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I've never been familiar with triggers, really. Never been around them.
Yeah, I've played on a drum set that used them. I only did it like once, but it was kind of cool. It took some getting used to, though. but
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely went through a little period to get used to him.
yeah. The dude that was
For a
playing.
while, we thought like his gear was really shit. Like we just bought like a bad brand of triggers, but it's a completely different technique that just takes time getting to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fucking A, man. What about movies? What's your favorite movie? I'm
Hold
going
on, I got a
random.
treat. I got a treat where my main lyricist man Kevin, he's gonna read some scumbag lyrics for the audience,
That's a
just so
great
they
idea.
can have a little taste of
You just start reading there. All right, here we go. We're gonna get Scumbag canceled.
All right, here we go.
Are you guys good with this?
So, it's already out there. Can't hold it back.
All right. Finding my inspiration, receiver of sexual machinations, placing the sock over my erect cock. I grip the shaft and I pump until mad. I sow my seed once more. Too many times I've come. Left in the sun to grow, it has begun. I love it. I am now God. I have created life. The sock breathes, raged in homicidal fabric, set to kill, seething with rage, strangulation, gagging, death. Gone to terrorize children. Killer, come, sock. Trails of blood and come to nowhere. Shaking, fearful, gagging children. Beatings given with no remorse. Murder is its only course. Come socks, gone too far. Presidents missing or dead, nuclear arms deployed. Society bows to cum sock. Continents wiped off the map. World destroyed by my right hand. Came in a sock by my command. Humanity no longer stands. Civilization reduced to sand. All right.
Hopefully now you understand what I meant when I said it. It comes from like the goblin and such.
He's 1,000%. Who wrote those lyrics? Did you?
That was between me and Joey Drums a long time ago.
So you guys did that together. That was like a joint effort.
Yeah, so we'll just like stand there in my filthy garage and be like, yeah, that rhymes. Let's go do it.
dude. Melissa's pissing herself over
Yeah,
here.
she is.
Oh my god, this is fucking.
Dude, you guys must have been laughing pretty hard when you were coming up with that.
It's so fucking hysterical to us. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so nobody really knows. At one of the shows, I actually announced that nobody could guess what this song was about because we kind of, once I joined them, one of the first songs I wrote lyrics for was Disturbed Drowning Death. We just call it DDD. And it's basically, there's like this picture that's been on Instagram forever about like a kid like crying with his mom found a drawer that's full of piss. So I wrote the lyrics just full about a piss drawer, like consuming like towns and like.
The vast majority of our songs are about just pure bullshit.
Legends of piss drawers and cum socks.
Wiping out continents.
Wiping out the world. So what fell first?
What do you mean?
How did it go? How did the thing go down?
The end of the world.
The cum sock.
Is
Is it just slamming into buildings?
Well, the idea is like I imagine like a sock puppet with no hand
Oh
attached
God.
to it, just like crawling around, like stuffing himself down people's throats and like strangling them that way. That's how I imagine the cum sock murders.
One by one.
That is.
Yeah, precisely.
I see a repeating theme here. With the name Scumbag, are you guys aware of the origins of your own name?
I'm not quite sure where you're going with that. I did read a Stephen King book once where somebody referred to a used condom as a scumbag.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
So we got it. There we go.
Yeah. Scumbag wrote the song "Fucking Cum Sock." It's awesome. That's too perfect, man. Yeah.
But yeah, the only material we have that doesn't have pure goblin mode lyrics would be off of the Blood Drinker EP.
Mm.
And we don't perform that material very much. It's kind of like the thing we did once and now moving on. Not that I don't like it. It's some of my favorite work that I've ever composed, but it just doesn't work as well in the live setting, and it's not so cohesive with the vast majority of our other work.
Well, once you write Cum Sock, you can't go back.
Yes, that's kind of the position we found
You
ourselves.
starting at the top here.
Yeah, man. Never look back. No, I do like that. I like that older. Well, it's not a single that you guys put out. It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. It's cool, man. You guys seem to really be having a lot of fun, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, it's the whole name of the game. Like, practices, they're just like zany, horrible people getting together just to make really fucking crazy music.
The FBI works overtime and we start hanging out.
Yeah. What, Melissa?
It's true.
It is true.
I mean, you guys are on the list now too, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
What was that?
I want to hear Cum Sock now. I'm tired.
Melissa wants to hear Cum Sock now.
She will.
Can we play a little bit?
We already came in with it.
Oh yeah, we did come in with it. That's true.
We're going out with it.
We can go out with
I
Cum
wasn't
Sock
paying
as well.
attention.
That's all right. You will be when we go out with it.
We're going
It's
out
like our
with
staple song.
Yeah.
Just because I read the lyrics, it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got the spoken word crowd now
Yeah.
for you.
That would be the best thing to recite at like a coffee house at like poetry night.
You put some Shakespeare on it when you recited it. You had a good timbre to it.
As I said, Kevin puts on a show.
Cadence.
Some cadence to it.
Oh, the coffee house, right? Didn't you guys do that, the little coffee shop thing?
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. Like Scumbag's first real gig, even just as a two-piece, was in the basement of my college during like the most bullshit talent show thing you've ever seen. So just imagine like a whole bunch of theater kids there chilling, sitting with their attitude, you know, better than the rest of the world. And then I come up on the mic and I pay homage to the great Denny's Grand Slam and I go, "What's up, Cafe 1853? What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Out there not blinking for the whole set, horrified, not a single clap when we got off. It was great.
You had one person clapping, huh?
There was possibly one person, yeah.
Yeah, I was streaming the whole time.
Yeah.
I was making up for it.
That's got to be more like satisfactory.
I wasn't expecting good reception for that one, but we did it.
Dude, I wouldn't want a good reception from that one. I would want the reception that you got.
Yeah, Joey Drums wasn't too happy afterwards, but I was having a ball.
Ah.
Like, why the fuck did you drag me here?
What was some of the other performances that night before you guys came up?
Somebody did an acoustic Nirvana song.
Yeah, and then
Did somebody do stand-up?
Yeah, there's like a mix of just like single person acts, whether it was comedy, poetry, or like just like a guitar with like Taylor Swift covers.
Yeah.
Or original songs, either or. Yeah.
That was actually also the cover band, the one where I first linked up with Joe. That was our first like two-song performance, just to kind of like warm up.
Even then, it was so loud for the joint, like. Like, what the fuck is this?
Just left a horrible impression on me.
We pulled up with 60 tons of gear in a cafeteria.
That's fantastic.
Some kid gets up there and he's like, "This one's called My Safe Space."
Yeah, we played Cum Sock and Legends of Death in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That was good.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
I want to hear more.
That's fucking awesome.
More about the bathroom, she says.
Like, that's
Oh, Legends
random.
of Death in the bathroom.
Bathroom show, yes.
Take it away.
Yeah, that's another live staple.
Holy shit.
It's about getting like abused and beating your abusers by hiding behind a shower curtain when they get up to pee in the middle of the
Do
night.
we need to make a phone call for these boys?
That's pretty good.
Like,
Fuck abusers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What, Melissa?
I-
You just
Sometimes-
Yaron? Let's just.
I'm over here up to John yelling.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have scratch pad.
She's
or
a
whiteboard.
crisis. She's in crisis mode.
crisis, oh no.
I have opinions. And
Yeah, how were those wildfires? Everything turned orange for a day.
Oh yeah, Yeah, she looked like a zombie apocalypse movie.
Yeah.
Did it really? You didn't breathe that shit in, did you?
I mean, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Shit.
Zombie snap.
Milk could kill you.
Yeah, everything was fucking orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really insane.
Yeah, that must have been intense with you guys.
Thing is, though, it actually like smelled really good.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like somebody was burning a scented candle, but everywhere.
Really?
I hadn't it too much besides like the carcinogens, but
Yeah, big Canadian candle.
Yeah.
that's one thing.
Yeah, it was weird.
I think
Wildfires.
I think there's a conspiracy at foot with that.
Well, they say they caught people lighting fires
Yeah.
over in California, like 2 years ago.
I remember that. Yeah.
They blamed it on that. But I mean,
Synchronized Canadian
it's
fires.
happening all at once, and there's no storm on the way
Yeah, you got.
in Canada.
Scandal at Hawaii
Mm.
and the coordinated wildfires.
Mm-hmm.
That all
Yeah.
started at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's kind of. I mean,
Like, is that what we're talking about? All that?
yeah, a little bit.
And then they say it smells weird. I mean, I know what house fires smell like. I used to work for a restoration company, and I'd have to walk into charred shit all the time.
Yeah.
And it kind of had like a sweet aroma, I guess, but you knew it was a house on fire.
Not what
Sure.
I would expect.
Like big
Yeah.
Canadian.
But I mean, if it's a forest fire, why does it smell like houses on fire?
Yeah.
So there's houses in
Well,
the
there is
forest.
houses in the forest. Good point, Melissa.
Houses in the forest? Okay, I buy it.
Occam's razor, kids.
I don't know, man.
Occam's razor. Whoa, we're getting deep.
The simplest
I think.
explanation is usually true.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Why does a forest fire smell like burning houses? Because there's probably some houses in there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sure.
That does stand to reason.
Good point, Melissa. You fucking
Yeah,
I
brilliant.
don't even need a microphone.
Fucking smarty pants.
I'll just yell.
It doesn't add up.
And no, it doesn't add up. There was a lot going on at that time, and there is even now with the whole Hawaii thing, like the fire in Maui and
Oh, that's just 'cause
That-
Emperor's
that whole
pissed
fucked
about
up
the real
thing.
estate
You guys ever been in Hawaii?
I would love to.
Soon, hopefully.
Not now.
Nah, I never
Yeah.
been. I heard there's a lot of homeless people.
really in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
I heard
some
that.
insane things about like the homeless issue in Hawaii. that,
I
like,
heard they shipped some from New York a couple years ago. They like took them from New York and put them out in Hawaii because you can't kill the people, so it's nice all day and all night, all year in Hawaii. So
Until
they
somebody
just-
sets it on fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
until
it's like it's burning. Like,
well,
I heard that there were like gangs of crackheads that go into supermarkets and steal Spam.
but
And
it's
since the
on
Hawaiian
fire.
people love Spam so much, they're willing to pay the premium. So
Oh.
now I think if you go to a Hawaiian supermarket, most of the time they're gonna have Spam behind the cages.
Yeah,
No
Maui is
shit.
fire.
yeah, they're locking some shit up, aren't they?
That's wild.
Fucking spam.
But I fucks heavy with Spam. Like,
Are they nice?
I get it, dude.
That's a historical staple for Hawaii.
Yeah.
They have like a Bible about it.
I'm gonna be a spam dealer in Hawaii.
Dude, no, don't say that. They'll come after you. They'll clip you off before you even get a
that's
chance.
true. The fucking spam cartel.
Yeah, you're messing with the spam cartel.
Oh Jesus.
Like sodium shit.
I mean, if I was gonna be homeless, Hawaii would probably be a good place to go.
No.
Have fun.
Coconuts and spam.
We know it
Oprah,
happens.
yeah, Oprah, and then Oprah buys it.
Then Oprah traffics you.
Oh shit.
Would you let Oprah try?
Yeah, saw a
How
video.
much?
I showed you that submarine today.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
tweet.
Do you think that was a real picture?
I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
on-
we don't know.
See, it's like watching the news. You're not supposed to fucking see everything on the news and believe it now.
Sure.
Now you can't believe anything on the internet.
I know, but I mean, so many of the independent like researches on the internet are being proven true, like time and time again.
You know, I did hear was all the talks of lasers.
Yeah,
I don't know why
yeah.
it's so common.
Yeah.
But conspiracy underground news team, Ghost and Ryan Dean. He's a past guest. That's where I heard the Mario thing, by the way. Showed this laser that, depending on the color of the laser, would only burn another side of the color spectrum on the laser. So the green laser only burns
Green.
green and blue stuff, and like the purple laser only burns like every other color other than blue and green.
Interesting. People think it's such a crazy idea that they would have direct energy weapons, and I'm not saying that's what they did with Hawaii.
I'm not saying SpaceX is a weapons array.
No, but I mean, they do have direct energy weapons. Those are real. I mean, it's a real thing. And I mean, when you look at, I don't know if you guys are into all the conspiracy stuff or whatever, but when you go all the way, you know, from any conspiracy you can think of has pretty much been true. I mean, not all of them, but from JFK or Vietnam or 9/11, all this shit that are COVID, even all the shady shenanigans that went on with COVID, and you know, the lab over in Wuhan and all that. It's like everything that people were getting mad at other people for saying is what's like coming to surface.
Yeah,
So,
it's fucking freaky, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, how's that being a young person?
Yeah, what's that like now?
I guess just kind of shit your pants and keep swimming.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, that's yeah.
I stayed very inebriated when I was your age.
It's interesting, like how much things change and then the things that don't change. But I feel like growing up now, like in your early 20s, it's a different world than it was when we were in our early 20s in many respects, you know.
Yeah, how old are you guys?
I'm pushing 40. I'm 39.
Sam's.
Gotcha. Yeah, so definitely not the same.
Yeah. So a lot of things are not the same, and it's interesting. I mean, I even back then, when I look back now, I'm like, fuck, I wish I could go back to the 90s or even the early 2000s. When I was a kid, I was always like, I wish I grew up in the 50s, you know?
That's pretty fun.
Do you guys have a generation you wish you came up in, or do you like where you're at, or?
I wish I hit my musical peak right when Necrophagus dropped Epitaph, so that I could fit right into that super techie scene.
Sure.
I dig it.
I don't even like super hardcore wish for that, but if I had to pick a different time, I would just be born like 11 years earlier. So
11 years. I'd do like 1100.
We'd be hanging out. We'd be hanging out if you were born.
Like ancient Egypt, now for like the Dark Ages.
Either
Go back to some medieval
either
shit.
Be a teenager for when Epitaph drops, or be around for Babylon.
Melissa raises a good point, though. It would suck to die of dysentery.
Just like dying of desert, like,
Or a cold.
yeah.
Yeah. Or if just you're 30.
Yeah.
Live a full life.
Yeah.
Died in old age of 35.
Jesus. Yeah. Man, what's life expectancy now? It was supposed to go
It's
way
like
up.
110.
Dude, I don't
It
know.
is.
If you get chipped.
Yeah, but right, if you get chipped.
I don't have the emotional fortitude for that.
No judgment, but if the government starts chipping people, would you guys do it or not?
Probably not. I'm like super against, like other people controlling me or this market.
Like
Yeah.
shipping with what? Like
Like a microchip in your brain.
yeah, I'm all set. I got enough bullshit up there, dude. Need one more thing.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
I just assume everything has a kill switch.
Yeah.
Either you unplug it or short it out.
Yeah, sure. No, I
So,
think
no, thank you.
Yeah,
Control of the week.
it's a good rule of thumb. I don't want anybody putting a kill switch in my head.
I mean, I'll put it there myself if I have to, but not someone else.
Yeah, man. Totally, dude. I just heard today that, like, I don't know, there's a lot of speculation that COVID is going to make a huge comeback this, like, fall and through the winter.
Like, it's coming back like LGBT.
Dude,
like
some
big.
some TSA
Like
agent,
2020.
some TSA agent leaked out that they just had some kind of meeting where they were told that come like October they're gonna start masking up again, and then by the time like February hits, we'll be in full blown lockdowns again and all that fun stuff.
I'm going to say something.
I'm just curious to see how this plays out, and
This
I think it
whole
has a lot to
thing,
do with the election.
All this news is traced back to because Alex Jones met with an informant.
Yeah.
So he's
He's
the
been right about a lot of
He's the
stuff.
mouthpiece of a fucking following.
I think that guy's a jerk off, but I can't say that that guy has not been wrong about he's been right about a lot of the shit he says.
He makes a lot
That's
of money.
coming from someone that doesn't really like him, because I think that guy's a fucking spook. I think he's
allowed to make a bunch of money doing that.
Yeah, totally.
The running joke in the group is that Joe will just randomly say that frogs are gay.
I was literally just gonna go, the turn of the frog's gay.
It's true though.
He's like, hey guys, you know what? You know frogs are gay.
But yeah, now that's a thing happening though.
Well, that is the medications everyone's pissing out, and they can't fucking treat it.
Right. And then
I just read today about fucking chemotherapy, how they can't fucking filter that out of the water.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Like all the water from the hospitals and shit.
Oh, fuck.
The big money drugs.
Well, dude, I mean, it was like that came, him saying that, though, actually.
I heard New York had commercials being like, drink the fucking water. It's fantastic.
Did they? Do you guys remember any?
The water in New York, I say this as someone who's traveled to many different states. It is so damn good over here. It's tap water. Yeah, you fucking right. Yeah. They got the right blend of like Prozac and Xanax and Montana. It's amazing.
It makes good pizza too.
That's what that.
For sure, man. You ever had a bagel from New York?
Oh yeah, dude. They're odd. Like bagels from New York are just where it's at.
You call this a bagel?
Fuck yeah, man. My old landlord used to get those and bring them back for all of us. It was great.
now they're like $20 a pop. I bet.
With all the drugs in them.
Why shouldn't they be? I'll pay 40.
I'm a little misinformed about what bagels are.
What, the New York bagels?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking great. They're like huge, and they're like the consistency is just they're just fucking delicious.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were talking about drugs, and I didn't know.
Well, we are. We're talking. They are drugs.
What kind of drugs are they? Oh, they're bagels.
Yeah,
okay.
New York bagels are drugs. You want them every time you eat them, and you want more.
Pizza's overhyped.
I haven't really eaten that much pizza from New York, or any. Do you guys have any favorite pizza joints?
Frank Pepe's.
Probably like Pizza Hut.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Okay.
I think you just pissed off New York.
No. All right. So that gauges them.
No, Frank Pepe's is legit.
No, Frank Pepe's is Frank Pepe's.
Wait, is that it? Is that in Brooklyn?
No, it's they have one location in Yonkers, approximately 8 seconds from my house. Then they have another location in what's that fucking town in Connecticut? Where Yale is. What's that town? New Haven. Yeah, they have another location in New Haven.
Oh, okay. What's it called again?
Frank Pepe's. Amazing pizza.
Oh, all right. I'll have to fucking put that down, Frank Pepe's. I'm writing that down.
For your trip to New York.
Yeah, dude.
For sure. No, seriously, you gotta check it out.
Yeah. We'll set up a wood show in New York.
I hope I'm not overhyping it so that when you actually go to eat it, you're like, this is some dog shit.
No, I'm sure you're not, man. I mean, there's a ton of like legendary pizza joints in New York. So.
Very sure.
New York pizza. There's one in Boston.
You get it for $1.
Yeah, there's Dollar Pizza, like literally the name of it. That's a pretty decent spot, but the line is always like down the block.
No kidding, huh?
Always after a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like the size of a slice over there? Are they like huge or?
That's pretty big. The large side. Yeah, you have to fold that like 4 times.
No shit. Yeah. We got South Shore Bar Pizza where we are, and because we're in the South Shore of Massachusetts, and South Shore Bar Pizza is the best, I think. But
Nice.
I'd have to try. I have to compare
No, it's
it.
the best.
Next time I'm back in town.
Oh yeah.
Dude, hit us up. If you guys want to try some really good pizza, hit us up when you're around.
I will not hesitate, sir.
You will not be disappointed, I don't think. I hope not, anyway.
If they are.
Sure we will.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So jamming in the city. Where do you guys play? Like, do you play in a building with a bunch of people, or you like got a spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in his garage.
No shit.
Everything out of the garage, dude.
And then yeah, we used to have to ask the neighbors. We're gonna practice, all right?
I actually am blessed to have super supportive neighbors.
That's
for
awesome.
the most part. Yeah, they'll see them like walking a dog or just going on a walk down the street, and they'll see me walking or getting into my car. They're like, "Oh, I love your music. I love hearing it." And I'm like, "Do you really mean that?" Because we're screaming.
Singing about murder.
Yeah.
We used to have a neighbor that called the cops, but they moved the fuck out. So.
Oh, good. Fuck them. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you can't ask for anything more when you're playing, when you have neighbors around you, for them to actually appreciate it.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a blessing, seriously.
Absolutely. Fucking A. What else is news? Come suck.
In the city.
Oh, that's L.A.
What?
You're singing West Coast.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
In the city.
Ooh.
California.
Yeah, no time to party. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
No, I'm already spent. That's it.
There's an app for San Francisco to download that tells you where the poop on the street is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
live in a world where that's necessary.
That is necessary.
It's a shame.
Do you guys have an app that tells you where poop is?
Yeah, is there anything like that in New York that tells you where, like, hey guys, there's a fucking cache of used needles right here.
Yeah, if you're going
Don't
on the
fall
side,
into
don't
it.
Step in them.
Don't.
What, the Citizen app?
Or like,
I had an app at one time that was it was called Flush, and it was just like a conglomerate of all like public restrooms in the area because they don't have bathrooms on the subways.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. So there's an app to tell you where the bathrooms are. That's cool.
Starbucks is always a Starbucks.
Hmm.
Just have to wait for like the crackhead to finally come out, but it's there.
Or you gotta, or you could just hold a can of Narcan and kick the door down when they take too long.
That's heroin, not crack.
No, I was saying or.
Oh, yeah.
Crack or heroin.
I don't know. People who have to hide and do it in New York, I think, come on. You could just do it on the fucking street.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, some people have dignity. They're like,
Do
"What-
they now?"
I deserve my
I'm
privacy.
gonna go to Burger King bathroom, really? But no.
I suppose if it's really good, you gotta poop.
Holy shit.
Go to her,
Drugs
kids.
brought to you by Bry.
Yeah.
Learn. Just kidding.
I'm gonna start doing drug education.
Yeah, take it from the people who've done it. Don't do it.
Allegedly.
Yeah. That.
Jesus. Jesus, Brian.
Oh, man, this is
We know you guys don't do drugs. That's right.
Yeah. Again, straight edge.
You just drink the tap water.
I watched Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, man.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a good
Deterrent.
that's a good diving platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Requiem for a Dream.
It's a fucking good movie, though.
Mm.
It was good. I feel like it probably goes one way or the other. You either want to do it because of that movie or you fucking don't.
Yeah.
That's a good. Never considered the people that would want to do drugs after watching this movie.
Well, that's MK. That's Mockingbird Media.
MK
for ya.
Ultra type of stuff. Dude.
Programming.
Normalizing.
It's normalizing it, making it look fucking glorious.
And it does.
Yeah. They make killing yourself look fucking lovely.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, I can't think
Who's that? Is that ass?
The
But yeah,
ultimate-
Requiem for a Dream. Sorry.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto is the owner of Laurel Canyon.
I know. Yeah. Fuck. Somebody said yup over there. So you're
Do you
aware of
guys
that
know
too.
what Laurel Canyon is?
I saw the Joe Rogan clip that broke it all down.
Oh, no shit.
Oh,
Okay.
did he?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he did. He was like, Jared Leto owns Laurel Canyon, and it's associated with like this conspiracy theory where like rock music was a whole psyop, some shit like that.
He was talking about that on his show.
Yeah, he had a guest on that was talking about that.
So basically,
Yeah,
it's all these rock stars fucking live there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Or they were groomed there.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's a part of the theory. I heard that a few years ago. I heard that. I'd probably butcher it if I even try to like surmise it. I can't really think. But yeah,
I don't know it that well either, but I think like what I gathered was that the government set up this whole psyop using rock music for like an anti-war effort to divide the people one way or the other, to just like basically polarize everybody, because all the rock and roll hippie people hated the war and everyone that hated them loved the war.
yeah.
So the idea is that like they would slip rock music with all these agendas and ideas into a nearby cult, and then that cult propagated it everywhere else.
Yeah, and they use things like LSD and shit like that.
Man, I just fucking John Fogerty, Fortunate fucking Son, man.
Yeah, you think?
That's got to be a tune by them, by the fucking,
By the CIA.
by the Black Hats or the fucking, you know, the men in black,
Yeah, probably, dude.
the Fibby, the CIA. I mean,
I think it's interesting. Rogan's starting to come out with like these conspiracies that I feel like years ago he would have like shook his fucking finger at.
the people with the biggest audience are probably being lied to.
Yeah, to a degree.
They're probably being used.
Sure.
They're
Yeah.
allowed to do that. They're allowed to say that.
Yeah, I feel like you can't get as big as he is without them letting you get that big.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be wrong.
That's
but-
all. That's all of entertainment. You have to sell
Yeah.
your soul, basically.
Yeah, it holds water.
Yeah, you know. It just
Yeah,
kinda
even they
makes,
know.
Yeah, it makes sense. Fuck.
Katy Perry used to be a church girl, and now she's like doing rituals with dancing sharks and riding on tigers. the beast.
The dancing shark ritual.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Of course.
I was
Don't you start about the magic shark ritual.
I mean, okay, yeah.
Melissa, you need a microphone, goddammit.
Dude, I had so much shit to say, and I'm just over here on the fucking futon.
I went like fucking retarded for a minute. I just
You
completely
did,
like I was
that's
like
real.
I don't know what I'm gonna
We
talk
have
about.
it's like New York City. We got a crazy person hanging out in the background.
Yeah.
He's kind of homeless. Feed him breakfast sandwiches and let him go.
I don't know if you guys could hear her, but she's ranting.
It's
Yeah.
very hard to hear.
Very,
They consider it a bonus.
Did you hear that, Melissa? They said it's very hard to hear.
Well, that's because I don't have a fucking microphone.
speak.
Or a fucking, like, notebook to write things and shove in your face.
Huh?
And-
Huh? What?
Cook it.
There's a whiteboard right there. Go
yeah,
nuts.
But then, like, there's the camera. That's...
Yeah. She doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, well.
Melissa's the oldest one here.
Dude, yeah.
How old are you
Almost
now,
dead.
Melissa? How old are you now?
Like, almost dead.
Melissa's on a band episode. It's actually an episode where what we banned it.
I remember when sitcoms were racist and it was entertainment.
I remember when sitcoms were
I had
racist.
a rotary phone. I know how to write in cursive.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the shit that they
I
got
know
away
how to
with back in the
write
day
down.
just wouldn't fly anymore.
Um,
All in the Family was a riot, man.
Those were the days.
That had some racy humor, but it was funny because it was funny. It was comedy.
I
It
thought
was
that
like,
show was kind of stupid.
I thought it was a riot.
well, the Jeffersons and Sanford.
The
and
Jeffersons
Son,
is
and, like,
awesome.
dude,
Yeah.
like, even like the Flintstones and freaking Married with Children.
Yeah, they
like,
all-
Dude, that shit wouldn't fly today.
Well,
I don't know
yeah.
how the cartoons get away with it. They play it off as satire, but obviously, like, friggin'
South Park gets
Somebody
away
has
with
them in their
everything.
pockets.
South Park can do whatever
Yeah.
they want.
well, they're
They can't be touched.
cool
To me,
No.
jazz
South Park and
and
death metal are in like the same category of completely uncancelable.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Uh-huh.
That's a great point, actually.
I mean,
Cannibal Corpse has been writing
They're
songs
just
about
practically
ripping
like
women in
me.
half for like,
Shoot,
God knows, like 30, 40 years now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
loop them
Kinda
in
like
with
the
Joe
action we
Rogan.
have,
But yeah.
Put them in the same club we just put Joe Rogan in.
Yeah.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They get away with everything. They
Yeah.
have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
They,
true.
that kind of racy material is just blatantly available to all age ranges on cable television when it came out.
Uh-huh.
It was on like basic cable channels.
And they wanted it there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. All
Yeah.
the stuff that's on there that there's only what
They
want
only,
to be
yeah,
on
they
there.
exactly.
But you know what? It's still entertaining. F that
Yeah.
shit. I'll watch friggin' cartoons.
Yeah, man, they can wash my brain with entertaining things.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let them.
I'll let them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Leto.
That guy, I see he just put out like another song the other day, and I watched
30
it.
seconds. 30 seconds to Mars did.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was 30 seconds. It
Yeah,
had
they
to
just
be.
did. I don't know if it was a EP or a single. They just came out with something that's been popping up.
Oh boy.
I can't say I've ever liked them. I just never got into them. I don't know.
Almost the whole thing about their whole fan base being a cult with him being the leader. Like, they
Yeah,
go on like retreats together. He takes like his 30 Seconds to Mars fans, like hardcore fans, on retreats, and like it's weird.
They
It's-
eat babies and shit.
I bet he's. I don't know. He's probably cool. I guess. Do
After they read.
you guys like 30 Seconds to Mars?
I like.
A song.
I know no other songs, but Bury Me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So he lives. That's how Jared Leto lives rent free in your brain. I already had a huge hog too. I think you're the one that told me.
That he's got a big dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere.
Right back, guys.
Hey,
He's about to put Jared Leto to shame.
we're talking about Jared Leto's dick here.
Cock party.
Yeah, I did hear that guy was like well endowed. I don't know why I'm still talking about it, but
So he's like coming on to you, dressed as the Joker. Come
Yeah.
on. Yeah. No.
I'd be like, hey, show me your dick.
Morbius.
Show it to me.
Show me your Morbius.
I'm
Dick.
I won't like touch it or anything. I just come on, show me your dick.
It's Morbin time.
Did you guys watch Morbius?
Nope.
No.
I watched it. You watched it, Chase?
No, I didn't watch
Oh, yeah, I'm the only one that watched it.
I remember when Morbius was a comic book.
Is it
character.
good?
It's painfully mid.
Really?
Yeah, it's like not good.
Damn it.
He's a Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man villain, isn't he?
I'm not sure. I
Or
really don't keep up
Daredevil?
too much with the superhero movies.
Oh yeah, you avoided that. That was a
Yeah.
mind control rush.
Yeah, I stopped at Iron Man, and that was like in the very beginning.
I stopped at Civil War.
I like Iron Man.
Oh, wow, made it further than me.
Civil War was all right.
Did you just say you were waiting for them to make something? Did I hear that wrong? I heard that wrong. All right. Well, this is going great.
Put me back.
Yeah, Jared Leto. It always goes back to him.
Fucking A, man. Yeah.
His best role was
When he got his arm lopped off.
No, the Nick Cage movie, Lord of War.
Oh, yeah.
He was the fucking shitty brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicolas Cage's character in real life got, like, let out.
Traded for Brittany Garner.
That's right. Yeah. I
The
forgot
Merchant
about
of
that.
Death.
Yeah, the Merchant of Death. We get a basketball player, they get the Merchant of Death. Oh, my God.
Nick Cage does have a black metal son though. So
He does.
Does he?
No, he's like releasing something new. I've seen all the buzz around it lately. Yeah, Nick Cage's son is crazy into black metal.
That's kind of cool.
That's good. That's comforting.
Yeah, crazy. Nick Cage does some like crazy shit too. He has like
I like him.
He's like the leader of the
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Because he spent a lot of money, and then he just like goes around and vlogs, like him traveling around the world, and like sells that for like ridiculous amounts of dollars. But it's like an entertaining story of like the country he's in.
Huh.
He's doing documentaries.
I like him.
He's a cool guy.
Awesome. I loved him in Kick-Ass. I loved him in National Treasure.
Yeah. Yeah. Con Air.
Oh, I hated
He was awesome in Con Air.
Face Off.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Spirit of Vengeance.
I'm gonna cry.
Dude.
You guys are gonna make me
The
cry.
Family Man.
City of Angels.
City of Angels.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, I've always liked
How
Nicolas
about the
Cage.
fucking the National Treasure movies?
Yeah.
The Wicker.
Late to the game.
The
Yeah,
Wicker
dude.
Man.
The Wicker Man. I didn't
He
see it.
die. He dies. He dies at the end.
I
He's
should see that.
inside this
You just
big.
you just spoiled the movies.
Never seen Wicker Man.
It's
Dude.
basically the end of Midsummer.
Dude,
Summer.
Castor.
Yeah,
I gotta
that
see.
one for me too.
You guys, Midsummer is probably the most fucked up movie I've
That's
ever
a good
seen.
movie.
That's the realest shit that could happen to you if you go travel.
That was
I
a
think,
good.
too, that movie really like captured what it actually kind of feels like to be like tripping sack in an environment that you're not familiar with. Like it's a subtleness of just like you feel the main character's like anxiety during this whole thing.
Mm.
And then it just goes to shit. People start jumping off fucking cliffs.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah, dude.
Beau is Afraid.
Oh shit, yeah.
Y'all see Beau is Afraid?
What is it?
Beau is Afraid.
No.
Same director. Summer, no.
Joaquin Phoenix,
Oh no shit!
Oh no
really?
shit!
Major trip of a movie.
I haven't heard of it.
I'm gonna write that down. Say that again.
Beau is Afraid.
Beau is afraid.
Beau is
Yep.
afraid.
BEAU, yep.
He also did Hereditary.
That's
Yeah,
a good. That's a good movie.
Well,
There's been some good like horror movies coming out these last couple of years. For a while, I feel like there was nothing.
That was like
yeah.
7 years ago, I think.
Hereditary.
I see.
Or was it 5?
Barbarian.
No,
Barbarian is a fucking trip.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Or what is it? With that clown, the Terrorizer, or
Oh yeah, Terrifier 2. The
Terrifier.
second sequel.
I heard it made people puke in the theater.
yeah. I
There's
heard-
this awesome venue in Brooklyn called Lucky 13. They have like go-go dancers and then a metal stage
I've
to
heard
the
of
other
that.
side, and they also have TVs play movies, and that is where I saw the entirety of Terrifier 2.
Really.
Yeah, just like in between a stripper's legs.
Was it good? Did you like it?
Oh yeah, I was complete. Like my environment totally melted away because I was just so sucked into the movie.
Did you just tip her huge?
That says something about the strippers.
Yeah, it would just be like walking by and I put $1. I'm like, okay, get out of here, come on.
You're in my view.
Jesus, you could smell
Just
them coming.
stand here over my head.
Yeah, I still got to see the first one. I heard it's really cool though.
It's super boring.
A good blend of comedic to gore.
Yeah.
It's not like cheesy funny, but it has a lot of like comedic undertones.
Nice. I like that. I like comedic horror movies too, like any Bruce Campbell movie, like the Evil Dead movies and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep. You guys ever seen the movie Bubba Hotep?
No,
Dude,
I'm not.
so many people that love Bruce Campbell have not seen that movie. Watch the movie Bubba Hotep when you get a chance.
I know Baba Duke.
Nah.
Very familiar with that movie.
You won't be disappointed, I promise.
All right, I'll check it out. Baba Hotep.
Yep.
Hotep.
Bubba Hotep, dude. It's fucking great. He plays Elvis in retirement. He faked it, like Elvis didn't really die, like he faked his own death and he lives in a nursing home. And that's Bruce Campbell plays Elvis, like in living out his life, like because he faked his death. And then his roommate or the guy in the room next to him is this black dude that is supposedly JFK, because the government faked his death. And there's I'll say there's an Egyptian curse involved in the movie in this nursing home, and it's awesome.
Wow, that sounds kind of insane.
Yeah.
That was like a lot that you threw out.
Yeah, it is insane. It's fucking rad though. It works, believe me.
Check your fucking Amazon
Definitely
immediately.
Yeah, dude. If you guys see it, I want you guys to let me know what you thought.
All right, we'll do.
That's on the list.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I got Beau is Afraid on the list. I got Frank Pepe's Pizza.
Combine it, do both.
Yes. Do both. You'll totally want to eat while you watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find that I can eat food watching no matter what. I'm not really one of the people that are like, I shouldn't be eating while I watch this. I can watch anything.
I thought I was one of those people that could just like tank through whatever and eat.
Yeah.
Until I saw the Human Centipede 2 and went out for ice cream afterwards, and it was like, just look at the chocolate ice cream. I didn't want it anymore.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate test. Good
I didn't
point.
want
Good
it
call. I just hit the mic hard. Yeah. You guys ever seen the movie Serbian Film?
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I think I heard about that.
That's a whole other level. That's so bad that even Melissa was just like, okay, I'm out of here.
Oh wow, it's like the bottom of like the horror movie iceberg.
No,
Dude.
it's not. It's not even all the way at the bottom.
Dude.
And I don't know how bullshit that shit is anyway.
There's a lot of people that like will judge you just for having seen the movie.
You and freaking Nick tried to
Well, now
get me
I
to
have to
watch it.
see
and
it.
I know.
premise, I'm like,
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
need to see that. But-
What's it called again?
Nah.
Serbian?
A Serbian film, and please,
Serbian film.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna warn you right now. You might feel like a piece of shit watching
You
the
might
movie.
have
If
to
you make it to
follow
the
it.
end, you might feel pretty bad about
I
yourself.
love you guys.
Is it one of those movies that just has like no plot and it's just horrible shit?
Oh no,
happening?
there's a plot. There's a plot.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a
Because I've seen some of those like art films where it's like just scary cinematography, but nothing really happening. You know?
I'll say this: the movie is fucking horrendous, and I feel like a piece of shit because I have to say that it's like well written and it's well done. But it's a fucking horrendous movie. It just is.
Like saying Burzum's first album is good. You know, you can't say it, but it's true.
Sure. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. That. Yeah. We're canceled.
Not yet.
I said the B word.
For
Yeah.
for those in the audience who don't know the Burzum stuff, how about we hear from you folks?
Burzum, all right. So Burzum is a one-man black metal project by a guy named Varg Vickers, who is a massive piece of shit. He's like national socialist, white supremacist, super proud about it, killed people, burned churches, but he wrote good music. He wrote good music. Wrote past
damn.
tense, past tense, past tense.
Passed.
It was good.
How did he die?
He's still around.
Oh. Okay.
He does YouTube vlogs about white supremacy.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Dude, you can't. His music was so important for that. Like, I think it would be second wave of black metal.
Yeah.
Like around the time of Mayhem, after Venom and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Important for black metal, but he is such a fucking awful person.
Wow. No shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like
Like-
there's a good handful of those, like in like the fucking black metal scene.
Yeah, G.G. Allen ain't shit.
Jackson, bro. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean that gets you into like the whole conversation of like separating the art from the artist, you know.
Yeah, for sure. That will bring you into that.
All your idols are shitbags.
Yeah, pretty
Basically,
much.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, you guys familiar with Ronnie Radke?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
in the hot seat lately.
The emo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's he in the hot seat for now, like as of late?
Hard Rock News.
I don't know if it's anything too new, but he had the thing where he threw a stand at a 16-year-old girl's head.
Oh, that was
That was a long time ago.
at
Probably.
Six Flags. Was it Six Flags or some amusement park? He just threw a bunch of mic stands in the crowd and
Yeah,
injured.
He bonked people.
Yeah,
I think he like beat the shit out of
No.
some girlfriend or
Yeah.
wife.
those are all like really old. Now he's basically just a big image on the internet.
Yeah, he's
talking
like-
about like TikTok.
Comes at people in the
Yeah.
comments like
Tons of people at TikTok.
that's his footage.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
super right wing type thing, like Ben Shapiro all day, which is like if that's your thing, that's cool.
Oh, is he though?
Apparently, I don't like keep up with him. But this is-
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. No, that's not my thing. Purely independent.
Yeah, I'm drink to that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't. I've never sided with one side or the other. I don't understand anybody that can.
And we all live in blue states.
I know, right? It's just interesting how somebody can pick a side and agree with everything that side says. It's like,
It's insane, dude.
yeah.
I've dealt with people who wake up, I shit you not, at 5 a.m, and first thing they do is talk shit on Joe Biden.
Wow.
And it's like I'm not saying Joe Biden's great or anything, but
Yeah,
I'm saying how do you
yeah.
have that energy the moment you open your eyes? Don't you live for anything?
Your only
else?
personality trait is politics.
It's more than that. It's like their whole brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a shit feed of every political leaning that just runs all day too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was creative. I mean, we were talking about it a little while ago, just, about brainwashing and shit like that. I mean, It's all divisive tactics that are, formulated by the elite, and it's real.
We all need to come together under black metal.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not bars, but yeah, something like metal. Maybe we'll do like I don't know, like what's a good bar?
Isn't Mayhem playing like now?
Yeah, they're still going.
Yeah.
They're still going.
Who sings for them now?
Oh, no idea.
So there was Dead at first.
He wasn't in the band that they weren't he didn't really last that long, right? Before he killed himself.
Yeah, he might have done one official release. I don't know Mayhem very well, but he shot himself and they used it as an album cover.
Yeah, that was pretty metal.
We've covered it on past episodes.
Fuck.
It was the dude who basically, it was like an argument that they had because it was Dead and Euronymous. Yeah, Euronymous.
Yeah.
Euronymous was basically like, okay, you're so sad, kill yourself, do it. And then he did it. And then when he came back to the house, he took a picture of it.
Yeah, and didn't they use pieces of him? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say?
They used it for the album cover.
Yeah, they took a photo of his brains splattered everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy cover. It's wild. And but didn't they also? I think Euronymous, is that his name?
Yeah.
Didn't he use pieces of his skull and make a necklace that give it members of his band pieces of his skull?
I also heard that. Yeah,
Supposedly that happened.
So yeah, I mean that could be urban legend too, but I did hear that.
That's pretty fucking mad. Well, we know for a fact he used that as the album cover, so I'm willing to believe it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that was a pretty good picture too. Just speaking, strictly speaking about the photography. Yes, he took a good picture.
He framed it wonderfully. The composition.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted the Sarah Infest album cover.
Which ones?
I don't know. All their albums are forensically named, and
I know you're super into the Sarah Infest. I gotta get into them more.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been amazing having you guys. You're wonderfully talented, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope we can do this again sometime.
Oh yeah.
Say when, man. It's been wonderful having conversation with you.
Have you guys done any other podcasts?
No, first one.
Oh, right on. Good. I'm glad we're the first. That's cool.
Yes.
If you guys are interested in being on any other podcasts, I can talk to a couple people. I think it would be great if you guys just did as much as you could for yourselves, especially at the age you're at. Now's the time.
I completely agree. I think it's important for fans to see the artist as they are, as people. You know, helps you connect with the music more. I'm gonna be more into a band if I listen to an interview from that band.
Dude, 1,000%.
So.
Yeah, and I guarantee people that see you guys on this or listen to you guys on this and haven't heard you, I guarantee they will want to. And vice versa, if they've heard you, now they've met you, and it's these dudes are fucking awesome.
Appreciate it, man, very much. It's been awesome.
Yeah, so let's do it again sometime. What do you guys got coming up, and where can people find your music?
You can find us on all streaming, YouTube. Coming up, we have those 2 shows this weekend. We're going to be in Troy, New York, August 26th, playing at the Mushroom Farm. Hold on, Collar City Mushrooms. Yeah. And then the following weekend, September 1st, we are playing at Stone
Circle Theater in Brooklyn.
Yep.
Is it scumbag_NY?
Yeah.
Drop the handle?
Let's drop the handle properly. Yeah. Scumbag_NY.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Well, guys, hey, stick around after we sign out here just so we can give a proper goodbye.
And thank you guys again so much.
Yeah,
thank you too.
Thank you, Melissa.
Like, share, and subscribe.